Guys, what's up? Oh, wow. Well, y'all jumped on there quick. Hey, gentlemen, how are you? Sarah Diesel, Railroad Warrior. He was first on the lights. All right. Well, I just figured I am bored. I figured we can hang out and talk a little bit. Oh, wow. Got a bunch of people on this one. So, what is it y'all would like to talk about? I'm Jewish. Is that okay? Well, certainly, of course. Anyone's welcome. I don't discriminate. Yeah, I don't believe it's right to discriminate. As long as y'all come in with a good attitude and try to spread the love, and then we're all good. I'm in good spirits today, very good spirits today. I'm anxious. Tomorrow we are going to a very good friend of mine, Teddy Bear, which I've talked about him many a times already. So y'all know a little bit about him, or most of you do. We're going there. Selena's getting baptized. He's a very dear friend of mine, the only one I would consider as my pastor or elder or minister or however you want to call it. Yeah, there's always too much fighting going on. There's always people starting something. But we can change the way people think of YouTube. They think of YouTube as a place of drama, and we can change that by spreading positive vibes. And anyway, we're getting Selena's getting baptized tomorrow, and then Monday we'll be heading up to Missouri, up to Tanya's, which is Richard's sister. She's usually in these chat rooms. We're gonna go up there and stay for a couple of weeks, and we're gonna make it back down to Texas area for Maddie's birthday, which it'll be her 16th birthday, and we'll make it down there for that. And That's the only reason we have left that we are still in this area. So um, when we get done with that, then we have plans of going west. We are going to go back to the desert, not Slab City, but we are going back to the desert, another desert, the one in Arizona, I believe. We're going to try there. We're going to find another spot, and I'm so excited. We are going to go back off grid again and build another Shepherd's Tree house. And I don't care if I got a tree or not. I'm going to build it one way or another. If I got to build the tree and then build the house under it, whatever, I'm going to do that. And so we'll be back on the road as of Monday for a short trip. It's only about a 7-hour trip from here to get there on it. So I want a spot. Well, Roger, you know you always have a spot with us. Yeah, we're gonna build a new Shepherd's Tree house. I'm gonna build it bigger and better than the other one ever thought about being. The only other obstacle we're gonna have is there's not gonna be as many people coming through there because it's not quite set up like it's not gonna be set up kind of like the slabs, so there isn't a lot of people coming in and out. So we're not gonna really have a lot of help, but I do have some very close friends of mine that know what I'm fixing to do, and there's several within range that will be coming out periodically to help. Uh, they told me they would, and they sound very excited about it, so I believe them, and we'll see who all shows up. I have no doubt that at least some of them is going to show up to help, and we're just going to go back off grid. But this time, it's going to be a little different than last time. Last time we actually had some income, so we're not going to be we're not going to have much of an income at all this go around. So we're going to be exploring ideas for things to build and sell. Hopefully, I can find like a flea market or something around there to where we can make things and go out there once a week and sell stuff. But we're going to build it a little different, a lot bigger, a lot better, and it's going to be our home and the actual camp that is more of a sanctuary, a place to hang out, a place a place to do Bible studies, a place to pray, a place to hang out and fellowship, a place to help people, whether it being a place for them to camp out for a little bit, or whether it be feeding them or whatever it is that we're able to do to help them. All of that will be on a separate thing. They'll be next to each other, but I learned after the first one that you can't have a camp like that built basically in your living environment, in your home. You have to have that ability to get away and have your own private area, I guess you would say, your own sanctuary, away from everything. So we will be incorporating that, and I can't wait. I know it's going to take a long time to get it built this time. It's going to take a lot longer than it did then, because there at the slabs we had access to a lot of building material, junk that we made into something, and things like that. But nevertheless, it'll be cool. We're going to look in Arizona for a place. They have free land the same as it is out there at Sub City. It's just desert land that nobody wants. They have it there, and they also have it in New Mexico. So if we can't find what we're looking for in Arizona, we'll go to New Mexico. But I plan on being in Arizona. That way I'm closer to California. I'm closer to a bunch of friends that we have. And Dillman says that there is plenty of places around him. That is where we're going to go look first. So we should be in that general area. I don't know, somewhere around between the middle and the end of next month. Don't know how long it's going to take to get there. We have everything covered going up to Missouri this week, and then getting back down to Texas. We have all, but going from Texas to Arizona is going to be have you ever baptized a Jew? No, I can't say as I have. Can't say as I have. But I'm always up for the new experience. So what is it y'all want to talk about? Come get off the bed. Get off the bed. Oh, there might be some places next to the Colorado River. I would absolutely love that. If we have a water source, then I can get into the water filtration and all of that stuff. That would be awesome. If I could get anywhere close to it, that would be great. And if we get close to it, we might actually find a tree. So I won't have to build one. I'm kind of a little iffy on building the tree, but how big is the dog's got? Hey, come here, baby girl. Don't you pee? Jeez almighty. Say hi. Say hi, baby girl. Oh, come on now. Why do you do that? They get so excited they can't hold it. Anyway. The puppies have gotten, well, they're about mid-size. They're probably about as big as they're going to get, I imagine. But, yeah, people that haven't seen them very much, they don't realize just how big they've gotten. Will you make money from YouTube to pay for materials? Well, in order to make money from YouTube, I have to have over 1,000 subs to start Super Chat, and I have to find commercials or something that would be interesting. I mean, what is up with this thing? Okay. That in order to make any income off of YouTube, I am going to start what I'm calling crazy editorials. I made one today, which was I was just goofing off just to test the waters. And I've gotten a lot of funny comments about it. They thought it was rather interesting that I clickbaited it. I did one that says, what does it say? How to get subs, a how-to editorial on how to get subs. And I got on there and it was just clickbait. I just said, I tell you what, if you sub me, I'll sub you. And it was something as simple as that, you know. but I figured it would get a few laughs. But I actually got a couple of subs out of the deal too, which was rather interesting. So that worked out pretty good. Oh, hush. Oh my goodness. She learned how to bark and she won't shut up. And the hair on the back of her head stands straight up. How do I plan on financing the building? How to live? Like I said, and we're going to find some like flea market, swap meet type things. I've got ideas of things that we can build, things that we can make. Everything from different crafts to different things that we're gonna find something that we can do that direction to be able to make a income. You want to come say hi?
I'm sorry.
Huh? Everybody.
Hello, everybody. Stop licking my hand. Are we moving on because we're not happy with our...
After our preacher. There you go.
Dumpster dive.
Are you?
Online.
Yeah, there's an idea too.
Hi, Jeff.
Let's see. Are you moving on because you're both not happy with your current situation, and have you heard from your son? I have heard. I haven't heard from him. He hasn't called me lately, not within the last couple of weeks, but I have heard from Pops, and he is doing fine. See, dumpster dive and resell online would be a great idea. Hi, Selena. Hi, Selena. Selena, dang it. What'd you say? That's what I do. I mean, Selena. Wonderful, wonderful. And we have thought about that idea too. I've got lots of little things that I used to do. I would love to get if I can get my hands on the material and stuff, then I can build a lot of things. I think when we get ready to start trying to gather up money to get like a generator and stuff like that, instead of a generator, I'm gonna go for a welder because I was a certified pipeline welder. I used to do a lot of welding, so I'm good at it. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I cannot stand welding, but I am good at it. So I'm going to do that and possibly get material with that. If I'm close enough to a highway, that'll come in handy. Just, I don't know, whatever kind of ideas I can come up with. But we're going to try to do everything kind of like we did at Sub City. So, well, thank you very much.
This is the last foot of the tea.
The last of the tea. Oh my. You can tell that come from the bottom of the pitcher. Here you go. Go ahead. Sorry, misspelled. Trying to go too fast. Talking about the name. A lot of people misspell her name. In order to make, when you do the talk to text, that's why when I text on there and I say something about Selena, it always comes up the wrong spelling. It's because I do that talk to text. Now look, bigger. Bigger as in Are you saying I'm getting fat? No. Slow down, man. I forgot what I was talking about.
They said I'm getting fat?
No, to me. But,
I don't like it.
what was I saying? I done got messed up now.
You were saying I was getting fat.
I was not saying nothing. Lord have mercy. See, y'all gonna get me in trouble. I didn't say anything like that. Did I say anything about that? No. I don't think.
No, I don't know. She wasn't from her.
You meant broader, not? Yeah. Well, thing is, when I was out there in the desert, when you're out there in that kind of heat, you don't eat that much. And not to mention, you sweat off anything, anything that your body takes in. You sweat it out. And you drink a lot of water and everything else. When we get up here and it's more moisture and who does? Me? I know I do. Trust me, I couldn't put up with her crazy butt if I didn't. She's insanely crazy. She's a pain in the butt. And she aggravates the fire out of me. But you know what? She's mine. I guess that's all that matters. But, am I Jewish? Well, my daddy was a Jewish carpenter. Or a Jewish carpenter's son. No, I'm not Jewish. I am mostly Greek and on my dad's side, and the rest of it's Indian on my mom's side. And whatever happened to been thrown in the midst, commonly known as times 57. Yeah, mama's not happy, nobody's happy, of course. Am I getting the message out there? Yes, I am. I am doing the best I can to. Unfortunately, since we've been here, I've only been doing what I've been doing on YouTube. You don't really get a chance to. I mean, we're really in a. Well, there's really not very much option to get out and do anything here, and we've been kind of stuck here. I did have the trip to California last week, which was great. Went to California to marry Sean and his lovely wife, Ginger. And a good friend of ours come up to us afterwards and asked to be baptized. So we baptized him the next day. It was very cold, but yet we were blessed with a heated swimming pool. So, hey, works for me. And then we've got Selena's getting baptized Sunday, and then we're going up to St. Louis, Missouri, where Tanya is. She's got it set up for me to meet the mayor of her little town. Nice, which I thought was really interesting. The mayor's husband is a pastor, so that ought to be really interesting. And she's also going to show us a few of the sites around there and get to see what's up there. Hopefully I can do some videos on it. She has asked to, she definitely wants to do a live stream with us, so you'll get a chance to see her on our live stream. And maybe I can show her a thing or two, so maybe she'll turn the phone the right way, so that you don't only get half of her face. I'll have to show her that one. But we get to go and hang out with them for a couple of weeks, and then of course I'm going to do videos on the trip to Arizona. And Alien Underfield, it was on. Wow, alright. How many you ever look like? Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I got my favorite shirt on. It's got the, I don't know if you see it. I love that shirt. Have I heard anything from the camp? No, I haven't. They took it over, and that was the end of that. Which is kind of a downside of it. I've worked so hard for all of the stuff that I got, and I had the ability to get a lot of that stuff the last time, and this time I'm going to be away from. There's not going to be a lot of people around, so there's not going to be a lot of help. There's not going to be a whole lot of material, plus our financial thing is going to be a lot less, which I kind of like the idea, because for one, it will cause there to be a little more struggle, and when you humble yourself enough with struggle, you end up blessed more. Something I have learned. The more you humble yourself, the more the blessings are really real. And I seek more of the spiritual blessings than I do the physical blessings. The physical blessings are nice, don't get me wrong, but they're not compared to spiritual blessings, knowledge, like the most recent blessings that I've received are all spiritual, and knowledge of God's awesome power. And yes, I've seen that. Alien's trying to go loud again. When God closes one door, He always opens another. Yes, He does. But like I was saying, at that time I had all of that stuff, and that's kind of a downside of it. But I'm good with looking over that part of it, and just counting on God to help us with what we need in order to build this. And I'm going to build it in a way like the old Shepherd's Treehouse was, but over like where we were building a movie theater part and a gaming area and stuff like that. Instead of that, I'm actually going to build a sanctuary. I don't know how I'm going to build it or what I'm going to build it out of, but I have it in my head. I'm definitely going to build a sanctuary. And the sanctuary is going to be not like any other church. It will be there, and it'll be looked after all the time. Whenever we get people to come in and we get some residents there, it will be somebody will be there at all times, and there will always be somebody there to pray with somebody, or talk with somebody, or hang out with somebody, or whatever the case is. And no, I don't already have a spot picked out, but we know what the game plan is. But the biggest deal about it is it will never be closed. It will never be locked. That is my number one concern with churches. Is the church calls the church God's house, and then they put a lock on the door, which the preacher and the deacon have the keys. And I don't know. I've always felt really weird about that. How can you put a lock on God's house? How can anybody tell anybody that they can't go into God's house at 3 a.m. and pray to Him if they want to? And the only response I ever get when I mention that is, well, they don't want the place damaged. Well, when you have a congregation of people that belong to a church, I believe that it is the congregation's responsibility to help with the church. So therefore, there should be somebody there at all times with the doors open. There should be somebody there at all times to keep an eye on everything, to make sure everything is working good. Not to mention the fact that if somebody is there all the time, then there's always somebody there to pray with a person. There's always somebody there to help out if they need food, if they need a place to sleep. If they want to sleep on one of the church pews, fine. Give them a blanket. Tell them, here you go. And there's always somebody there to keep an eye on everything. And the congregation itself should be in charge of that. There should be, they should, each person in the congregation should put a couple hours a week in, just well, you get this 6 hour span, and you get that 6 hour span, and alternate it. And that's kind of the idea behind it, and I believe it will work really well that way. Let's see. I've got 5 pounds of pork on sale. The green is 31st. Every first Savior. Okay. What happened at the sides was the devil raising his ugly face. And God showed you, you don't belong there. Yes, as a matter of fact, the words that Sean come back and told me that came out of a couple of people's mouth right there. They have kind of not haunted me, but they have stuck with me ever since Sean had told me. I don't understand why he said this, but this is what was said when he went up there to go and get my stuff. He said when they went to talking about what all had happened to the camp and the fact that the camp had been already pilfered through and destroyed before anybody had ever even got there. But the one statement that was made, and they said, I don't know what happened. This is what they said. I don't know what happened, but it was almost like when Tommy left, God left with him. And I don't believe that. I believe that's the wrong way of looking at it. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe the love of God that I kept trying to project to everybody was what was keeping it together there. Because I've noticed that it's just constant. There's constant more and more. And yes, God showed me that I didn't need to be there anymore. And why, I don't understand. There's so many people there that really need to see the love of God. And I don't understand why I wouldn't need to be there, but God has definitely showed me that I don't need to be there anymore. And He put it on my heart to go off grid and do this thing. I'm gonna build that type of a church out there, that type of a sanctuary, not a church, but I'm gonna build that kind of a sanctuary out there, and if nobody ever shows up, so be it. But it's there, and it's there for people. When they show up, I'll do my YouTube sermons in the sanctuary in the mornings or Sunday mornings, and there'll be certain times there we'll do the Bible studies and everything there. I don't know how long it'll take to get built, but that is the plan. That is, but also keep in mind, I am a firm believer in one thing that has always been told to me: if you want to make God laugh, tell Him your plan. I've been a firm believer in that. So, with that being said, there's no telling which way God's going to lead us. But that is the idea. And that is what is set on my heart to do. So, hopefully, that is what happens. You were a tile setter once, really? I did a lot of tile work. when I was down in Louisiana. I went down to Louisiana from when I left here in Oklahoma. I went down to Louisiana after that big flood that happened in Baton Rouge, Walker area, Denver Springs area. It was all over the news. I don't know if anybody heard about it, but I got with a guy that did custom tiling, did real fancy showers and stuff. Learned a lot doing that. I actually had a knack for it. I'm really good at it, and it's really easy. I don't know, and it may not be that easy for some. I don't know. I've always been having imaginative type mind, and I can put things together really easily. So I don't know. I'd even be up for doing something like that. Even doesn't matter to me. You know, whatever I can do that still gives me plenty of time to witness for God and to build my ministry. To do all of that, I am game for any of it. So I'll try to put some air in here. That ain't gonna help much. A little bit. Well, that didn't do nothing but move the curtains towards you. What is it, babe? What is it, baby girl? So, anyway. Right. You can see the creek in me. No, I'm not creek. I don't even know what the name of the. I think it's Cherokee. I don't know, but I'm not sure. I never get a roll number because something about my grandmother never filed for a roll number, and the family has tried to get roll numbers. I mean, but I don't know. So anyway, when we go to Arizona, we will be in search of the perfect camp area, and we'll get started. I've got several friends that will be showing up periodically. I can't wait. And give us time to fellowship and get to see a bunch of old friends again. Cap 7 is on. Everybody quit talking. What else y'all? Huh? How in the world would I know? How would I know? I don't know. I imagine he'll come and get us. If need be. Because I don't know anything about it. And I don't even know if it's Cherokee. All I know is we have Indian in us. That's all I know. I don't remember what Indian tribe it's from, and I don't know. We never did get roll numbers, so can't prove anything. Some kind of mix. Heinz 57, I believe, and so. He's a pain in the butt. Yeah, I had no idea about that. Talk to your sister.
Your
Oh,
sister's at work.
Well, numbnuts over there. Brandon, talk to him.
You don't have a phone to get a hold of anybody.
I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it. I'll get a hold of Teddy Bear in the morning and we'll be good. We shall get the house one way or another. So, do I have any other questions? Roberts. There's a lot of people that, wait a minute. Why am I choosing Arizona? Well, because it's not the desert in California.
Stop.
And it is closer to California, so our friends that way. And plus, it is a desert to where it's going to be nicer weather during the winter. And during the summer, when we get ready to travel again, it'll be...
I'll put you in the window.
I'm trying to hold this back a little bit so that I can get some kind of cool air. I was starting to sweat. I don't know how in the world they make these apartments. They put a ceiling fan in there, but that's it. There's like no airflow or nothing back here in the back. But, anyhow, that's the game plan. That and I could use any kind of ideas I could get to boost the subs some. We are in the process of trying to figure that one out. So if anybody's got any ideas on that, we could use ideas. Have you considered joining a Christian shared income community? A Christian shared income community? What in the world is that?
No cult.
Is that a cult? No, that's not a cult. Arizona still gonna be cold at night. Yes. How's the car going? Is it working? Yeah, it's working. The car's okay. We're gonna have to figure out something for a couple of tires before we go, but other than that, it's doing good.
Great car.
I think everybody in here is probably already subbed, but thank you very much for that. I've got a, I don't know who it is that's messing with me when it comes to leaving my subs at that 666 mark. But whoever it is, I mean, I've already gotten past it. It's not bothering me anymore. But I've gotten plenty of messages from people that said that they don't like that, and they've had things to say negative about it, which I probably don't need them in there anyway, if that's the case. But they won't sub because of that, and it's just I don't know. I think it's a sick joke that somebody's playing on me, doing that, keeping it there. Whoever it is must have been somebody that had put in a bunch of subs at one time to help me out, which I have quite a few people that trolls and other things that have I think have done probably many different subs, and every time somebody subs, they will take away one of theirs, and that's how they're keeping me there, because I've had subs since then, and I've watched the numbers go up and then go right back down. I was at 670 something just about a week ago, and then Who do I know that has a lot of accounts? I don't believe I'm going to mention names. I don't think that I'm going to mention any names. I'm going to stay out of that one. But there is people that are mentioned. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, and my theory on it is they got to run out of accounts eventually. So if we just keep trying to get subs and we get the sub counts up, then eventually they'll run out of subs to be deleting, and then they will cancel themselves out.
Need a cigarette and have one sausage. Be mad at
They
y'all.
say a prayer for a good job, buddy. It's too cold to have electricity cut off. Oh Lord, they got the electricity cut off in North Carolina. Ooh, that is not good. Not good at all. Wow. Yes, we will definitely say a prayer for good job, buddy, on his electricity ordeal. Definitely. I'm surprised he hasn't mentioned anything. Then again, he hasn't messaged me. Scrapping dude, how are you? You know, I get such a kick out of it every time I go into his chat rooms when he's doing his videos. Every single time, I don't know if it's really the real Tommy. I don't know if it's really him. It's me. Along with you have a couple of other ones in there that are also me. But I'm not going to tell you who they are. They're the ones that are joking in a fun way. So I'm doing good. How about yourself? Yeah, it is sad. Hard times over there. Wow. Man, I didn't know that. Wow. And they still have Dempsey over there too, right? Jeez. I hope they're able to keep it warm somehow. I wonder, do they have a... Hey, Hey, Selena, was Good Job Buddy's stove and stuff, wasn't it gas? Or was it electric?
I do not remember, and I don't.
Their electric got turned off. I was just kind of curious if they had anywhere heating the house.
Ooh.
I'm thinking that oven and stuff I'm thinking it's gas. If it is, then at least they have a way of heating a little bit. We definitely need to keep them in our prayers. When we say our prayers tonight,
Stop barking!
Make sure we keep them in our prayers. Wow. That is sad to hear. I've been there, but not with a small child. That's even harder. That man's been through so much. Wow. Yeah, I haven't really watched. I've been trying to spend most of my time with Selena. That was a lot of our problems, as I spend a lot of time on YouTube, and I spend a lot of time going in and out of different chats and stuff, and so you know, here lately I've been trying to spend a lot of time with her. As a matter of fact, I just broke away because the niece was here for a little bit. She's in there watching movies now. So, hey Mary, how are you? Yes, I believe they are both working, but they just may not have gotten the money in time for to fix that problem. You know, I think he had said something about it. Actually, I think he did say something about it, but I disregarded what he said because there was light in the that little back porch that he does his live streams in. There was light there, and you know, I think that's why I disregarded what he had said about the no electric. I was thinking, you know, no electric. I was thinking his guitar just was not hooked up to electric. I didn't realize they actually turned his electric off, and it makes me kind of curious. Well, how was the light on for the video? I'm not sure if we understood that right, but if they turned his electric off for his house, and that was definitely a bad thing. I understood it as his guitar didn't have electric, but yeah, I know he was playing it like an acoustic. That's what I had thought, but um, it may very well have. I may have just missed that part. Hold on, let me get this thing situated. I'm trying to get this phone stand situated. Let's see. Listen to the whole thing twice. I was playing an electric guitar like an acoustic and said it twice. Maybe I don't have something like it. Okay, guys. No, he did say his power was off. Okay. All right. Well, it may have been. You know, don't get upset. No, it may have been a misunderstanding. I may have misunderstood it too. But I only vaguely watched part of it. I remember seeing part of that, but then somebody had come in and I wasn't paying attention to really what they were saying. Oh, yeah. I've been going to my video. Got a lot of comments on the last one when I commented. Sorry to hear that. Right. Huh? Yeah, they said that. Did you pushing the chair back up? Okay.
They said what?
They said that it definitely was his electric that was turned off. I misunderstood it. I thought he meant that he didn't have any electric for his electric guitar, but they said it was definitely all of his electric.
You're mental sometimes.
No, I have to rewatch that and see, or I'll just message him and find out. I've got his number.
Scrapping dudes on here.
Yeah, Scrapping Dudes on there, and Ethel and River Warriors, and Showing Up, and I don't know, they're the only ones talking. Mary's on there. I don't know if she still hasn't said anything for a little bit. And we can be a narrative situation like that. It's not too cool.
Well, that's one of the $1.
Alright, struggling.
I forgot when we were going through.
Trying to get me to turn against others. Oh, I didn't have it right. Mary said, "Hey." Huh?
I still have one in my wallet.
Nice. Awesome.
That's the $1 thing.
That dollar
You
coin?
told me put in more money and it'll give you $1 back.
Yeah, the
change?
machines there.
I totally forgot.
I love them gold dollar
I put
coins.
that in my wallet. Yeah, it's one of the. Oh, I don't know. It says 1970.
Hey, Mr. Simmons, how are you? Or Miss Simmons? I can't remember. I think it was. Never mind. S. Simmons, how are you doing? Yeah, they were just asking for prayer for him, and we will definitely keep him in prayer. I know I didn't mean that. Oh, what happened? That sounded like broken glass. The broom's there, yeah. Oops. Well, I better find my shoes before I walk back that way. Huh?
I said that was the most exciting thing that's happened all day.
Say that one more time.
The most exciting thing that's happened all day.
That is the most exciting thing that's happened all day? Oh, what a boring day. We had a real nice Bible study this morning. Me and Selena's had several Bible studies. And probably have another one tonight. Everyone learns different. She learns by writing it out, which is really unique because I think she wrote almost the whole book of Matthew's. But that's how she learns.
I did that.
All right, buddy. Yeah, let's not badger at each other. It's, you know that I'm the champ of YouTube. Alrighty. Well, the champ of YouTube. How'd you get that title? And where's the belt? Well, thank you very much. I love this shirt. Here, I'll show you the back of it. It's really, I love that shirt. You made it up. Scrapping Dude said he is the champ of YouTube. I told him he needed to provide the belt for proof.
What?
He said he's the champ of YouTube. I said provide the belt for proof. Watch him do a video with a belt that he made out of pop cans or something. There you go. There you go. Good idea. Make you your own belt. Take pop cans and crush them, and I know you got a pop rivet gun or something, and pop rivet it to a belt, and then use it on one of your shows. Hey, I've got the championship, and then I'll make one even bigger and even better, and then show it and tell you I'm the champion, and then you can try to make one even bigger than that. See who gets the better idea there. There we go. I can get quite creative, so we'll see who's the champ after that one. It's actually a good idea. That is. You're going to get one made at 24 karat gold by getting all the old ladies to donate so that you can have a 24 karat gold belt? Oh, no, that's cheating. You got to make it. Now, if you're going to get them to donate something, use the donation for something worthwhile, not a silly bet like this. You got to make it with your own hands. Make it out of something. You got all the material you need. Hey, no. In a minute, we made a home or not. Start in Redwood City, California, Thanksgiving. All right, great deal. Sorry, what's that? Oh, well. Oh. Ladies ain't got any money. Oh. Uh-oh. You watch, because Ethel's going to end up coming up with a bigger, and better belt than both of us can come up with. Y'all are over the road hauling beer. Oh, wow. Cool. Now, you know, just because their names are like that doesn't mean they actually are. You never can tell. Just like Sure Enough, he's got a picture of a white guy with long dreads and stuff like that. And he's this skinny white dude. It tripped me out. I was like, not what I was expecting. Okay. Never know what to expect out of them. She might fool you. You don't want my...
Babe!
Huh? He is full of himself. Love you, Scrapping Dude, but you are definitely full of yourself. You're gonna bow it.
Don't lick the floor.
Alrighty.
This is not one.
What is it, babe? Oh, yeah, but... Yeah, you'd be one I'd want to meet in person, too. I think I'd get a kick out of that. Can't go to little kids' parties or nothing. I bet not. Well, thank you, buddy. I like you too. You're all right. Yeah, but I have been messing with you with one of my other channels, and I have been getting such a kick out of that. It's been funny. I was there when you were up there by the gas pumps throwing a fit. You'll catch on sooner or later. You'll figure out who I am. It's the only one that jokes and trolls in a nice, clean way. I'm not disgraceful whatsoever or nothing. But I can't tell you because I don't know if you can handle the truth. Yeah, I love it. I made some other channels. I figured, you know what? I'm going to start having fun with this. There's nothing, I don't have anything against having a little fun and enjoying this. So, you know. Snow and cold here too. Yuck. You got troll accounts, I bet. Well, get your troll accounts to sub me also. That way my subs will go up a little bit more. What's your troll name? Trade Gilman for the caravan. We won't tell. Oh, I seen that one. Trade Gilman for the caravan. I seen that one. I read that and I was like, what in the world? Stay warm and dry. Yeah, quick flirting was happening. Okay. That's Scrapping Dude Troll Slayer. Toll Slayer. It's troll, not yeah, there you go. Pack your bags, Jeff.
Tommy, any caffeine?
Petition or trade Jeff Dillman for entire care. Oh man, you can't get mad at that one. That one's funny. Just the name is funny. I mean, come on. You know that you're gonna have haters. I got haters too. I got ones that don't like me at all. Oh my goodness. Oh, it gets funny when the trolls come out to play. Yeah, Gilvin's a pretty good old boy. He's kind of a loose cannon at times, but he's a pretty good old boy. I like him.
Baby love, my baby love.
By the time this is all done, said and done, everyone will have no choice but to admit that I'm the greatest YouTuber to ever lived, son. Yeah. Dude, you got to be careful, man. You really got to be careful. That head's going to pop. It's going to pop like a pimple. You keep letting it grow like that. It's going Oh. You're making me laugh too much. My cheeks hurt. Charles flashbacks. Oh, now Charles. Now that man there, he knew how to troll. Boy, he had me fired up, and then he'd come in with his other one and talk all nice. And, hey, y'all get off there. Yo, get off the bed. Go on. You keep putting all your toys on the bed. Go play somewhere. Not Ed. Tommy, please pray for my son scrapping my popcorn. Kitchen floor. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm fixing to have to go find the hip boots. This is getting deep. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we know you're messing with us. And we know you ain't got to go. You're going to be lurking in another channel, I bet. We'll see you later, buddy. You'll figure out who the other one of me is on there when you'll figure out the truth. Just remember that. Look for the truth. You'll figure it out. Bye, son. Yeah, scrapping's definitely in our prayers. You all are. You know that. All jokes aside, I keep in constant prayer for everyone I know. We all need a little prayer. You know, the Bible tells us to pray for one another. Whether it be a friend or an enemy. Sinner or saint. You were always telling him when it was me. No. It ain't under the same name. It's always been me. No, there is another one that has a Shepherd's Treehouse, isn't it? I haven't seen him yet, though. Then again, I went in messing with people and didn't realize I was in the wrong. What is going on there? Don't do that. Oh, that. I laugh because I got a couple of them. I got other channels that I'm working on. They don't feature me at all. My voice, my face, nothing's on them. But on the channels to just experimental. But I thought it was funny. I I got every single one of them except for this channel. I got every single one of them. There's 3 of them. I got every single one of them blocked off of Lost Dog. I had such fun with that one. That was so funny. But I know I got a sense of humor. A weird one too. Everybody got mad at me over playing with the $100 bill at the motel. Everybody thought that's mean. The lady took off down the hall and got all the way down the hall, and you could hear her just as clear as day. That's stupid. That blame thing is fake. It started busting out laughing. I know she could probably hear us laughing. Me and Richard was laughing our tail end off. What's up? What are you cooking in there?
None of your business.
None of my business. What are you cooking? Smell like sausage. You made another one of them patties, didn't you? One of these.
No.
No? Why not?
You have lasagna.
Yeah, I do have lasagna. Made with deer meat.
Gross.
It's not gross. Oh, man. Venison, yummy. Yes, indeed. Hamburger helper. That's what we made lasagna hamburger helper with deer meat.
Yep, meat.
Ground up deer meat.
Yep.
You tasted it. You didn't mind it so much. That's why you didn't act like it. I got her to taste the bite of it. But that was it. She wouldn't eat no more. Oh, yeah, she started singing the song. It reminded me. I seen a movie trailer for, they redid The Lion King, and it's all in the real animals, not the animated. Thought I'd tell y'all that. Y'all check it out. It's coming out this summer. The trailer is on YouTube. That's going to be a rather cool movie. I like the original Lion King. Simba. I want to see how Timon and Pumbaa and stuff, how they do that with real animals. It's the same people that made The Jungle Book. So that'll be interesting. Oh, we got 15 people and 8 likes. 14 people. All right, we lost another one. All right, don't quit talking on me. Talk already. It quit working. Oh. Yep. Anyway, I think I'm fixing to go in there and watch a movie with Selena. Sit back and curl up on the couch and watch a movie until we give up and say it's time for bed. We got a lot to do tomorrow, and we gotta pack up everything. I don't know. We had some weird things. We don't even know what was said, but somebody told the owners of the motel all kind of weird things about us. That they said something, and it made it sound like we were some kind of really mean people or something. I don't know. It's lies, I know. There was a few circumstances that happened before, and everything. As far as people that know that we're around, and like I said, I don't want to be in this town. And that's why I don't want to be in this town. I've got several exes that would love to do nothing more than destroy anything, just. Oh, don't start barking. But anyhow, and that's why we made arrangements to leave us, because When they didn't really want us to come back here, and they're okay with Selena being here, but not us. So it's one of those. Yeah, they're gonna hate, and somebody called in to. The owners don't even know us. That's what I don't understand. I mean, but it doesn't matter anyway. That says it's time to go. It's time to go. So anyway, we got to pack up tomorrow and everything and get ready, and then go for the. Nope, go on. Get ready for the baptism, and we'll come back and relax. And then Monday, we will be headed out to Missouri. Fun, fun, fun. So, anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna go and join the lovely Selena for a movie, and see if I can get another cup of coffee. We got a bunch of commodity milk, and we got some instant coffee, and we got some sugar. I figured out that you warm up the commodity milk, box milk, you know, it comes in a box. You warm that up, and then you put like 2 or 3 scoops of instant coffee. It makes it rather strong. About 4 or 5 spoons of sugar. Mix it into the milk, and it makes some kind of a coffee, hot chocolate type blend of some sort that is really good. Yes, we will try. Oh, wow. Look who just joined in. Sean? I guess better late than never. I was just fixing to get offline. I guess I could stay on for a minute or two. Well, everybody's already saying goodnight. I've already been on there over an hour. It's time to go and hang out with Miss Selena there. Alright. I love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. With all my love. God bless.